Hey there, I'm Amrita from Artria Jewelry, and today I'm going to make a pair of earrings. So I went looking through my beads. I pick up stuff from antique stores, different sales, and so I found this old necklace in an antique store, and it doesn't have any information about who made it or where it's from, but I thought this would make a great pair of teardrop earrings. What you're going to need for this is a pair of frames, a teardrop earring frame. You can make these yourself, or I have them also listed on my Etsy shop, and you can either get them smooth round or you could get them textured, and I like the textured effect, so I'm going to use that. You're going to need a pair of ear wires or French ear hooks. Again, these are on my Etsy shop as well, and I'll link all of that below. And then any beads that you want to use, what you will need is some needle nose pliers to help you wrap the wire, some flush cutters to cut it, and then in addition to the frame, I'm also going to use 28 gauge copper wire to wrap the beads. Okay, so to start, I'm going to cut these off the string. I'll get this all set up and then be right back. All set up here, I have the wood beads on my left, the green and the blue, and then I have the seed beads on my right, again the light green and the blue. And here are the frames and the ear wires. So we are going to get started. I'm taking my 8 gauge copper wire and I'm going to start with wrapping it about 5 times. So I hold it over the wire like that. Once we have the 5 wraps done, we can start beading on the top. So then we're going to string the seed bead on. I'm going to start with the blue and just put one bead on, slide it all the way to the bottom of the wire, and then it's nestled in there, and then wrap. And you could use your needle nose pliers at this length of wire. I feel comfortable just using my fingers, so I'm just going to do that. And for these, I just do 3 wraps. So I start with 5 and then just do 3 wraps for the rest, and then end with 5 again. 1, blue wooden bead, you could just make the blue beads here into one pair of earrings and then do green beads into another pair, so I can get 3 styles out of this combination, and 1 mixed. And then I'm going to do the green seed beads. String them, put them to the top. Okay, so I only needed 3 there, so I'm going to get these 2 off. And then continue to wrap. So that's my 3rd wrap. And then I'm going to take the green beads here. There, so I get the 3rd one there. Can you hear my cat? That's Lee Marvin being chatty. He gets chatty in the morning. Okay, so that's the green. I hold it up there, make sure it's taut, and then do my 3 wraps. And you'll see here my wraps are next to each other. I'm making sure not to overlap them, and I'm trying to put them as tight together as possible, but you could also use your needle nose pliers to adjust them. Last row with the green wooden beads. Okay, so that would be our final row. That looks good. And what I do here is go to the back, use my flush cutters and snip off the edge, and then use my needle nose pliers to tuck that edge in so it doesn't catch in any clothing or hair or skin. And if you find your wires are not aligned and lined up, take an extra minute to do this, because it does make the piece look more professional and finished. Okay, so there we have one earring done, and we're going to do the same for the other one. Here we have the finished pair of earrings, and I'm just going to now attach the ear wires. I hook my pairs together so I have the closest matches together, and then I'm not looking for the other earring. So here I open it, I twist the loop up. You don't pull it apart, you twist it up so it retains its round shape. And then make sure the front of your earring is facing the front of the hook. And then I twist it back and close that. And then I would do the same here, twist that open, attach my earring to the ear wire and close it. There you have a pair of beautiful blue and green mixed material earrings. The finished pair will be on my Etsy page, and so will all the components if you want to make your own. Happy jewelry making!